So everything we talked about yesterday worked very fine for us. So today is another day for us to look at exactly what the market is likely going to do and to our own benefit and how we are going to make money from the market today. All right, so this is CJC Market Nigeria. My name is Okungbeni Dixon, the country director for CJC Market Nigeria, and this is brought to you by CJC Market Nigeria. And a little talk about CJC. CJC is a brokerage firm in Nigeria, and we are proud to be 1 year old already in Nigeria. But outside Nigeria, CJC has been in existence for close to 20 years, and CJC is in all continents of the world. CJC is in Canada, and we're regulated by FinTrack in Canada. CJC is regulated by FMA in New Zealand, regulated by ASIC in Australia, also regulated by St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the Europe region. So CJC market has every product you want to think about: metals, gold, indices, and so on, even cryptocurrencies. We have so many cryptocurrencies on our platform that you can trade. And CJC Market, we offer signals to clients, but minimum deposit for that is $500. We also have social trading platform where you can come and copy the expert trade. And if you're an expert, you can also come on our platform and become a provider and make some money from that. In CJC Market, we give signals, we give bonuses, 100% bonus to clients that fund from $100 and above. You get 100% bonus. And also a CJC Market, we give analysis like today, daily analysis, weekly analysis that will help traders to take perfect trading decisions in the market. At CJC Market, we have one of the lowest spread, a very good spread, tight spread. And also we have very good reward for our IBs. If you're an IB, you want to partner with CJC Market, bringing clients, this is the platform for you to make money from becoming an IB. You can be an IB with CJC Market and you make a lot of money every single month, every single week. And we don't have restriction for our IB. Any amount you made, you can withdraw anytime. It's not until you wait till Friday or something. Then at CJC Market, we have Saint accounts, we have different kinds of accounts, VIP accounts, standard accounts, and so on. At CJC Market, we give the fastest withdrawal, the fastest deposit you can think about. And at CJC Market, we are very transparent, and we also give you 24/7 account officer, someone that you can always talk to every single day, okay, concerning your account or if you have any issues, and we're always there to resolve every single issues at CJC Market. We also have MAM, we have PAM for those that manages fund for their clients. So thank you very much. Welcome to CJC Market morning, CJC Market Nigeria. Let me be specific, morning analysis. All right, so let's go to our fundamentals as we usually do. Yesterday, you will discover that everything we said concerning fundamental worked out just the way we say it. So it's going to take a little different this morning. It will be a little different today. After the fundamentals, we'll go to our technical straight so that we'll not waste time in asking so much questions. So those questions will be we will leave them till the end of the analysis so that we will have a very straightforward analysis. Then we can answer your questions later. All right, so guys, thank you very much. Yesterday we looked at the market and we'll talk about, let me see what happened yesterday. Okay, ADP non-farm employment change. We said, I mentioned it specifically, if we have a very low figure, lower than the expectation of the forecast, price is going to drop, which happened yesterday. Price dropped for USD was weakened at this time at 1:15 p.m. USD was weakened, but at exactly 1 and 3 p.m., the IXM service PMI became better than expectation, which make USD to be strengthening. And at that point, at the ADP non-farm employment change, we saw that Euro USD went up. Most of the USD crosses went up. But during the IXM service PMI, we saw that all those USD crosses, they came down because dollar became strengthened beyond our reasonable expectation. And you see gold went up during the ADP non-farm employment change, went up seriously. But when the IXM service PMI was released, gold came down and moved seriously downward. That is what I'm telling you guys. If you are trading technically, please always take a look at your fundamentals. Fundamentals are very, very important. They can change the direction, scatter all your technical analysis that you have done, and put you in a very big negative. But if you know how to go about the fundamentals and combine your fundamentals with your technical, you're surely going to do very well in the market and make so much money from the market. Every single day you smile to the market. And remember, this is for education purpose only. It's not, we are not financial advisors, but we like to teach people, to show people the way. So trading is a risky business. Please trade with the money you can afford to lose, and be careful with your trading. When trading, avoid using too high lot size. Please use a very comfortable lot size that you can sleep while trading and you will not develop BP. Please and please use a very comfortable lot size. All right, $1,000, 0.05 is not bad. Okay, you can bring that down, maybe $100, 0.01, which is very small. Then what's it called? $500, you can use 0.02. Please trade with a comfortable lot size that will really give you peace of mind. And there's nothing that is 100% sure in the market. Okay, yesterday was very good. Okay, let's look at what is going to happen today fundamentally. Let's look at what is going to happen today fundamentally. Okay, in today's fundamental class, fundamental report, we see the most important report I'm looking forward to is the one at exactly 12 p.m. affecting the Great British Pound, the one at 7 p.m. affecting the Great British Pound. Okay, the monetary policy report from Bank of England. Bank of England monetary policy report. This is very, very important. So we're going to see serious move for the pounds today. All right, so you guys, we are going to trade pounds with caution. Pounds and pounds pair, all the pounds pair, we're going to trade it with caution today. And for me, this is my own report. If assets purchase, if they cut down assets purchase, that will be very good for the currency. Then the monetary policy report is the major one. So we look at this carefully. You can see that there is no data for that. There's no data for monetary policy. So you can go to Bloomberg or your TV. That's if you're using DSTV, go to Bloomberg and watch this report at 12 p.m. Nigerian time, or you go to bloomberg.com, their website, and try to watch this report. Okay, it's going to be, I'm not expecting them to increase interest rates at this moment. I'm not expecting an increase in interest rate at this moment, but I'm expecting them to mention, probably they're going to do that along the line. They're going to increase interest rates along the line. If this happens, if they mention they're going to increase interest rates along the line, probably something very close to 2022, then it's going to affect pounds positively. And on the flip side, if they express concern concerning what is going on in the economy, if they express concern concerning the COVID data, that is a data variance of the COVID-19, then it's going to affect pounds negatively, because you know what they've passed through because of this COVID-19 in UK. So if they now express concern concerning the COVID Delta, that's the Delta variance of COVID-19, then surely it's going to affect pounds negatively. So watch out for these two. Either they look at increasing interest rates in the nearest future, they say something positive about increasing interest rate, taking back the money they've pumped into the economy in the nearest future, then that will affect pounds positively. But if they look at, if they express concern concerning the COVID data, the data variance of COVID-19, then that is going to affect pounds negatively. So please, let's watch out for this. It's very, very important. We look out for this today. We're going to see a massive move in pounds. Okay, all right, so leaving that, then we'll look at unemployment claim. This is not that important because we have non-farm payroll tomorrow, but let's keep an eye on it and see how it's going to affect the market. If the figures are lower than the forecast, if we have a very low figures, this is unemployment claim. People saying they don't have job, that is unemployment claim. People saying they don't have job in the US. So if the figures here is lower than what is given, then it's going to affect USD positively. But if the figure is higher than what is given, okay, then it's higher than the expected, then it's going to affect USD negatively. Higher figures means many people are losing job and people are claiming unemployment. Okay, all right, so that is that. And I also want to look at what is going to happen very early tomorrow morning, because we'll not be able to analyze that in the morning. Okay, that is RBA Governor Lowell speaks. Is going to talk, and the RBA monetary policy statement. These are very important. What we are going to watch out for at 12 a.m. and at 2:30 a.m. if you are awake, okay, in Nigeria, if you are awake, what we are going to watch out for in these two statements is to see if the governor is going to speak positive things about the economy, or is going to talk about increasing the interest rate in the nearest future. That is what we are interested. Every other thing is going to say, does it concern us? But what we're interested in is the positive statement concerning interest rate in the nearest future. I'm not expecting them to increase any rate this time around, but I'm expecting them to say something regarding the interest rate. Any positive statement regarding the interest rate will affect Australian dollar positively. Why any concern expressed, maybe concerning the lockdown they have now, or concerning the Delta variants of COVID-19, anything the governor is going to speak, Lower is going to speak negatively about the COVID-19 Delta variants, then you are going to see massive drop for AUD. So we wait for this to very early in the morning, later hour of the day, that's an early hour of the day, because we're not going to be able to analyze this tomorrow. It will have passed before we come for our morning analysis. So that is the fundamental today. So let's trade with caution. Trade with caution, especially if you are trading pounds and the USD. Please trade with caution today. All right, so that is that. I said we'll just move straight to our technical analysis before I come back to answer all your questions. So let's go to our technical analysis now. All right, like we usually do, we are starting with Euro USD. Before I do that, let me ask you guys, can you see my screen? Just a yes. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. All right. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Like I said, always keep this link. This link, this is the only link we'll be using for this daily outlook. Please always keep it. We're not going to change it anytime soon. So this is a link. Every morning, 7:30, just click on it and join the class. Every morning, just click on it and join the outlook, the daily outlook. All right. I saw somebody that said, why they dump? Why they dump? There's no reason. Nobody dump anything. Nobody dump anything. It's just you did not take a look at the fundamentals. You know, we spoke about the fundamentals yesterday morning before we talk about the technical. So it's very important you look at the fundamentals. All right. You didn't look at the fundamental. That is why you're calling it a dump. It's not a dump. Okay. Euro USD moved up yesterday. This was a daily candlestick for Euro USD yesterday. It moved up to this point. That's a very nice buy. If you have followed our analysis, you will have bought. But if you have kept an eye on the IXM service PMI for USD, then you would have like closed your trade. Some minutes to that time, you can close your trade and watch what is going to the figures that will be released, so that you will take a perfect trading direction. Okay, yesterday we said it, that if the figure is better than the forecast, then you are going to see dollar will be trending. And in Euro USD, if dollar is trending, it's going to pull that pair down. That is why you see the sell. And the same thing happened to gold also yesterday. You saw gold bought very well, okay, due to ADP non-farm employment change, because the figures drop and USD was weakened, so gold flew up and moved to this very high point of 1830. Then immediately the IXM service PMI was released and the figure is better than the forecast. You can see that dollar gained strength and gold moved back down. Okay, so it's just normal analysis that you're supposed to understand in the market. That is what happened. That is why I'm telling you, keep an eye on fundamentals. They're very important, especially if you're a day trader. Keep an eye on fundamentals. Even if you're a swing trader, keep an eye on fundamentals. Fundamentals may not concern you if you are position traders. Okay, you're placing a trade that will run for 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. Okay, fundamentals may not be your issue, because we are trading on a very high time frame, which will absorb every fundamental move. But if you are trading on 4 hours and below, then you must keep an eye on fundamentals, because this is really going to help you to take perfect trading decision. All right, guys, that is it. So Euro USD, we don't have big news for Euro today, but for that USD unemployment claim, keep an eye on it. So we might have a very smooth move technically for Euro USD today. All right, so Euro USD, my bias this morning is bearish. That is my bias, and I'm expecting Euro USD to do this, which is trying to do now, to move to this resistance. This is the resistance. Okay, President, let me zoom that, please. Let me zoom that so that you guys can see very well, because I know some people are using their phone. Okay. All right, so this is it. You can see Euro USD. I'm expecting Euro USD to move back to this resistance, and that resistance is at 1.1850. I believe you put that down. 1.1850 is that resistance. So I'm expecting a pullback to that resistance, 1.1850. So at that resistance, I'm more of the downward side, because that is why my bias is bearish. So I'm more of the downward side, like price is going to reverse and come down here. But this is Forex, okay? That is my own expectation, but I get prepared in case price break this level. If price break 1.850, then price is going to move up to 1.1900, okay? 1.1900, but I'm expecting this pullback, a very nice pullback to 1.1850. We won't do anything until price come here. And once I see a reversal candlestick on 1 hour, on 4 hours, then it is time for me to sell this guy down to 1.1800. Okay, that will be my first target, and my second target will be 1.1770. Okay, 1.1770. That will give us how many pips? Let me see. The number of pips that is likely going to give us if we experience that rejection from there. The first one will give us about 50 pips. Then if you move to the second target, that is about 80 pips. So getting the 80 pips a day is a very good deal. Then on the flip side, if it breaks the 1.1850 level, then how many pips it might likely give us? So it's going to give us 50 pips. It might likely give us 50 pips if you move upward. All right, so that is Euro USD today. My bias is bearish, expecting price to pull back to 1.1850. Then I'll be looking forward to a rejection candlestick that will bring us down to the support of 1.1800. Then if that is broken, then down to 1.1770. Like we always do, we go to lower time frame and try to construct some things like our trend lines. Okay, all right, guys, try to construct the trend lines and see if we're going to have a very good trend line this morning. All right, the one we had already was broken. Okay, I think I saw something there. Let me go to 1 hour. Maybe 1 hour is going to make that very big for us. All right, if you don't know how to trade this, don't worry. Okay, I'll draw it and you're going to see it. All right, I saw something like this. Okay, can you see? Okay, that's it. So that shows that this is broken. This is the channel. It's called channel in trading. This is broken. So I'm expecting price actually to come around here, dance here, then move down. Okay, so if you are used to trading channels, the rules is once the channel is broken, the distance from the top to the bottom is that same distance is going to move down. So you can see that is advanced. Okay, that is advanced. So don't follow that. Sorry, please. But I just need to do something apart from the support and resistance so that you guys can see, okay, and have a perfect understanding of likely direction the market is going to take. So you can see. So if there is a pullback and there is a close above this resistance, so you can see price will return back to this place. Price, that means it defies this. Then price, if you pull back close above this on 1 hour time frame, then price is going to return back to this up. Okay, so that is it. But for now, it's still bearish, showing a very good bearish move. So I'm expecting just a little pullback, which will come to this region. Then from this region, it can come back again, then move to our first target, then to our second target. All right, so that is Euro UXD this morning. That is Euro USD this morning. All right, let's move to GBP USD. Also, this morning, GBP USD also obeyed the move yesterday for the IXM service PMI, and we see that it has a very good bearish move, which changes our bias to bearish. So we have GBP USD bias this morning to be bearish. It's a bearish bias, and which our support is at 1.3875. That's our support, 1.3875. The one you were looking at now, that's a support, 1.3875, 1.3875. Okay, that's a support for GBP USD, and the resistance at 1.3957, 1.3957. That is the resistance for GBP USD. So with this, GBP USD is telling us that, okay, guys, we gotta wait. Though the bias is bearish, we gotta wait for this to be broken, 1.3875 level to be broken. That will take us down to the downward side. So this is it. We're waiting for that to be broken. If this level is not broken, then GBP USD may trade within this range. Okay, GBP USD may decide to trade within this range. Okay, I'm seeing something. Let me see if it's going to make sense. If it's going to make sense. Okay, I think that makes some sense. Okay, all right, that's what we call hidden trend line. So that makes some sense. And okay, let's see what it's likely going to do. So there might be a bounce off this line. Okay, there might be a bounce off this level. So this will give us confidence. So for those that want to buy, which I'm not expecting you to buy too much, if this candle closes bullish, so if you're going to buy, it should be a short buy to this level. All right, it should be a short buy to that level. Probably we're going to see, but I'm not going to sell until this line is broken. I'm not going to sell, though my bias is bearish, I'm not going to sell until this line is broken. So I might likely wait, but remember there is 12 o'clock monetary policy news for GBP, which may be massive, okay? But between now and then, okay, if this price decides to stay above this trend line and this support level, then we might see a very nice move up to this level, a very smooth move up. But in every move, be careful because the bias is bearish. So be careful for the up move because I'm still expecting price to come down. Then it close below this guy. We activate my sell, which will take me to the first target at 1.3800. That's be my first target. Then if that is broken, then I'm going to see 1.3740 level, 1.3740 level. This is the move I'm expecting for GBP USD this morning. It's a move I'm expecting from GBP USD this morning. So you can also construct an upper trend line that is not that strong. It's not strong. It's a very, yes, like this, something like this. It's not a strong one. All right. So you can construct something like that if you wish to. Okay. All right, guys. That's for GBP USD. Okay. Showing a very clear direction this morning. All right. Let's move to Australian USD. Yesterday we saw in Australian USD, the bias for Australian USD yesterday was a little bit neutral to bullish, which happens. Markets moved up and got to the resistance we mentioned. And if you have taken that advantage, you would have made some very good amount of money from that move. Okay. But after that moved up, because of the IXM service PMI, we saw that price dropped again. If you're a good fundamental trader, that would have been a very good advantage again. All right, so resistance for this morning is at 0.7425. You're looking at it, the 0.7425. Okay, let me zoom this for those people using phone. Okay, that's the resistance we're looking at, 0.7425, and the support at 0.7325. That's a support, 0.7325. And I expect this pair to trade within this range. I expect this pair to trade within this range. It's going to move within this range for some time. So I expect that to happen. Okay, as you can see, this is what we drew yesterday. This is when we were like running the analysis yesterday morning. Price was somewhere here. This was where price was. So it moved down and touched this guy, then flew up. So if you have taken this advantage, probably you have entered this trade here and you have made some money down to this point. It got to this point and see we have got a drop again due to the IXM service PMI. All right. Oh, sorry. This is not. This is weekly. I was thinking it's daily. This is daily. Okay. This was yesterday, and you can see from there we see a nice move up to this point. Then before it drop. Now it's ranging, it's within this range. And is going to trade within this range. This is what AUD is going to do. It's going to trade within this range, within this resistance at 0.7425 and this support at 0.7325. Okay, so for now we can see that nice quiet move, upward move, which might likely get here. This is a confluence zone. So once it gets here, I'm expecting a drop back to this level. I'm expecting a drop back to this level. That is why my bias for AUD USD this morning is bearish. So for me, this is how I'm going to do it. I may likely wait. If you want to take this risk, it's fine, but with a very low size, low lot size, you can buy to this point, then quit the buy and wait for a bearish move. Okay, a bearish candlestick to be formed here before you are going to see a nice drop downward to that lower trend line, to the lower trend line. All right, guys. So that is that on AUD UXD this morning. And also from there, I'm seeing, apart from the channel, I'm seeing an opportunity where we can put a very nice trend line. You can see. Okay, market has been reacting to this trend line. Can you see? So it's a very clean one. Market has been reacting to that trend line. So I think that makes it more, yes, more clearer. So that makes it more clearer. So for me, I won't sell until I see a break below this guy, because you can see what market has been doing, like touching that point and moving up. So if I see a break below this guy, then I can sell down to this point. So for now, this one gives me confidence of the buy. So maybe probably we'll wait for this buy to, we enjoy this buy to this point. Okay. Then on the flip side, if it breaks this guy, then we can sell down to this point. Okay. This makes it clearer for you guys. Okay. Everybody, are you with me? Everybody, are you with me? Are you with me, everyone? Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Babatunde. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Guys, so if you have not opened a trading account with CJC Markets, this is the time to do that, to open a trading account with CJC Markets. We at CJC Markets, we have a goal, and our goal is to train 1 million Nigerian youths across the country, from the north to the south, from the west to the east. And we are achieving that already. We have thousands of clients already trading with us. We have thousands of clients already with us. And you also should join them. And we all together push CJC forward to make CJC the best brokerage firm in Nigeria. And if you are going to open a trading account with us, it's not if, you should open a trading account with us, because we are becoming the fastest growing brokerage firm in Nigeria, the fastest. Just 1 year, thousands and thousands of people, and offices in 3 states of the country. We have office in Lagos at 103 Mosheshola House, Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos. We have office in Port Harcourt at 193 Aba Road, Rumola Junction, Port Harcourt. That's second floor of the building. We have office also in Abuja at 50 Ademola Adetokunbo Crescent, Wuse 2, Abuja, first floor. Get there, you're going to even see CJC very big. And we have partner offices in Ilorin, in Ibadan, in Asaba, in Calabar, in Akwa Ibom. Everywhere you go, we're trying to be in every state. Don't worry, we are going to get to your state. Even Bayelsa, we're there. So please, if you want to open a trading account with us, that's a link. I just dropped the link in the chat box. Click on that link, and it will take you to a page where you're going to open a trading account with CJC Market. Open the account with us, and somebody is going to call you. All right. Yesterday, I was able to resolve the issue of people not calling. So you're going to get so many calls today, those of you that dropped your details yesterday. All right. So, and also if you're going to join our Telegram, where we have thousands of persons there already, so you're going to join our Telegram channel. Here is the link to join the Telegram channel. Okay. So that's a link to join our Telegram channel. Why not click on that link and join our Telegram channel, so that every time our trainings are coming up, our seminars are coming up, outlooks are coming up, we post them there, and we even drop this video there in the outlook, and you can watch it at your own convenience and take a look at something at a slower pace. Okay, so this will really help you. Then if you want anything from us, send your name please make sure you add analysis. Once you add our daily outlook, once you add daily outlook to the message, we understand where it's coming from. Okay, send your name, location, and what you want to this number 070-3414-6478. 070-3414-6478. You can send your name and location to that number, but ensure you include analysis. Your name, location, analysis. Send it to that number. Anything you want from us. Do you want copy trade? We have very good social trading platform where you can copy the expert trade and make some money while you're still learning. You don't have time to trade, but you feel like, okay, making some money from the market. You can join our social trading platform. And if you're a good trader, you are very good at trading, why not open a provider account with us? Why not open a provider account with us? Then with that, you see clients from everywhere we connect to you and they copy your trade, and the profit made will be shared to you automatically by the end of the week or by the end of the month or anyone you specify. All right. And you also see that you that is copying expert trade, you can regulate your volume, your lot size. You can decide to start with 0.01 to see how well the person is trading before you're going to increase your lot size and before you even increase your funds. Then if your own is Signal, if Signal is what you need, then you can send your name, location, analysis, signals to that number, the number I drop, and that number is 070-3414-6478. You can send your name, location, analysis, then signal to that number. If your own is bonus, you want 100% bonus, say your name and location and bonus to that number. Then somebody's going to get in touch with you, and I will see. Please, location is very important. Always add location to it so that we will assign you to the closest office to you, Okay, if you are in Lagos, I'm going to assign you to someone in Port Harcourt. It's not going to be very good. All right, so please always assign add location to your text. If analysis is what you want, if sent account is what you want, anything you want, send your name, location, and what you want dash analysis to that number. All right, somebody's asking for the Telegram link. I sent it before. Let me post it again. There's a Telegram link to join our Telegram so that you get all our messages, because we post everything there. We have advanced classes coming up next week. So you can also join our advanced classes where you learn all these trend lines, you learn all the chart patterns, all the candlestick patterns, harmonic price patterns, all what you need to learn to become very good at trading the financial market. Just like me, then you need to join the Telegram link, and you want to open account with us directly, then use this link I'm going to drop now and open a trading account with us at CJC Market, or you can visit our website at www.cjcmarketsglobal.com. Visit our website at cjcmarketglobal.com. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's quickly complete our analysis before we answer those questions. If you have any question, put it in the Q&A section. I'm coming back for your questions, and I'm going to answer all these questions easily. All right, so the next one is NZD. Remember yesterday I was begging, almost like begging, that if you are in this trade for a buy, don't close it, because it's going to go to that resistance. We saw what happened. It got there, it got to the resistance yesterday. So I was almost begging, like, don't close that trade. And you see it moved up till it get there. So that makes my bias today to be bullish, NZD USD bias to be bullish, though it has some little bearishness in it. Okay, it has some little bearishness in it, but the bias today is bullish. 0.7085 is the resistance, and the support is 0.6890 is the support. So we can go to lower time frame and see what this guy is likely going to do. So at lower time frame, this is what we're seeing. All right, this is what we are seeing at the lower time frame. All right, so this is why I'm telling you it has some bearishness in it. Let me see. It's like I'm looking at one hidden trend line. I don't know if it's correct. Then it's going to Okay, I think it's correct. That's hidden trend line. That's advanced. Don't worry. With time, you are going to learn that. Okay, that's advanced. All right. So guys, you can see with my hidden trend line there, something like this can happen. So that can give me a little bit confidence to buy this guy back, especially if that candle closes the way it is. Okay, we can. That's 4 hours. Might take time, so we can wait. We can come and see it in lower time frame, like 1 hour, and see. That's the hidden trend line, right? So with this, price may bounce on this and move up to this. So you may enjoy that buy if it's what you're going to do, because I don't like what it's doing here. It's like creating a little flag at this point. So I don't like what it's doing here. But if you want to take these risks, okay, you can buy this guy up a little bit till you get to this point, then close that trade instantly, because that's a very strong resistance. So on the flip side, because this is Forex, if this resistance is broken, then it's going to lead us to 7160. It's going to lead us to 7160. But if this guy is broken, if price breaks this guy down on 1 hour time frame, it's going to bring us down to 0.7000 level. Okay, then it says 0.7000 level is broken. It will take us down to 0.6920 level, 0.6920 level. If you look at it critically, you will see that we've set trap for the market. Technically, we set trap for the market. So nowhere you are going, we are going to get you. That is it. Nowhere you are going, we're going to get you. So guys, that is how to analyze your chart for NZD USD. So I'm seeing, I don't like what it's doing here, but let's see. If you can want to take the risk, it's good. A little buy that you end at 0.7085 level. That you end at 0.7085 level. Then if this one is broken, it will take us back to this 0.7000 level. And if that one is broken, it will take us to 0.6920 level. All right, guys, that is NZD UXD for you today. So let's look at our USD card, daily time frame USD card. All right, yesterday USD card moved up and then down because it's USD pair, and there were two news for USD. And the first one took USD card up, then the other one took it down. All right, but it's fine. It's fine. If you have taken advantage of that yesterday, you should have made some good amount of money, because that yesterday, this was a trend line we drew. We drew this trend line yesterday, and you saw price was at this point when we were drawing this trend line. Okay, so with this, price moved up a bit, but didn't get to this resistance before price starts coming down because of the second news, which it broke this trend line today. This is today, because this is the end of the day. It broke this trend line today and moved up to this support. So we're at a very strong support now, and price is going to take decision at this support. So whatsoever price is going to do, we are ready to follow. But with this trend line we have here, it's showing some level of bearishness. Okay, it's showing some level of bearishness. So that is why my bias for this guy today is neutral. My bias for USD card is neutral. The support is at 1.2515. That's my support, 1.2515. Let's construct that. I don't have it there. 1.25. Okay, this is support today, 2515. All right. All right, I'm coming. Just give me some minutes to put it very well. All right, so this is support. Oh, delete this because that was yesterday. So this is support. So if this guy moved down to this support, 1.2515, okay, decision will be taken at this support. Okay, decision will be taken at this support of 1.2515. So if price gets here and price decide to break this down, then it is time for us to just ride this guy down. Just ride it down, okay, as much as you want, because this is kind of reversal. Look at what has happened in the past. Price came down, then move up again, then there will be a continuation. I believe if you're an advanced trader, you should know what I'm saying. You should understand what I'm trying to talk about there. Okay, there should be a continuation. So if this guy is broken, so just ride this guy, enjoy it, and quit anytime, maybe here or here or very here. Okay, but on the flip side, if price gets here and bounces back, that trend line should be your guide. If price gets to this 1.2515 and bounces back, the trend line should be your guide, because it might hit the trend line here and then bounce back again. Okay, so that is USD card this morning. My bias is neutral, so it can go either way. All right, so let's watch it. That support will be our guide today at 1.2515. So if it's broken down, it might lead us down to 1.2425. But on the flip side, if we get to 1.2515 and price decide to bounce back, that trend line should be our guide. It should hit that trend line, then we're likely going to see a reverse from that upper side of the trend line today. All right, guys, that on USD card. Because of our time, let's quickly look at gold, which is the last one we are looking at today. My bias for gold this morning is neutral to bearish. That's my bias, neutral to bearish. Reason for that is gold. Look at what gold did yesterday because of the unemployment, because of the ADP non-farm employment change data that was bad. USD was weakened, so gold flew up to this level yesterday, which was very, very good. Then immediately the other one was released at 3 a.m. at 3 p.m. That is IXM service PMI for USD, which was good, better than expected. You see, dollar became strengthened, and that pulled this guy down. So it's not a dump, like somebody said here. It's not a dump. It's just fundamental news. That's the move yesterday. You can see the move, and you know, before that time, we like had a kind of stuff for gold. You know, I said it even before the buy yesterday. I said it because we had this construction yesterday, this trend line. We put it here yesterday, and we said, okay, with what I'm seeing, gold is likely going to like drop down to the trend line and then take off. Okay, and thank God the fundamental work along with that, and gold dropped a little bit to this point, then took off to this point and got to that exact resistance at 1830 and reversed when the other news was released. So this big move was the ISM service PMI that became very positive, which strengthened USD and make gold USD to drop drastically. So if you've taken the advantage of all this yesterday, you would have made so much money, and all this that we've even done is still within the range of our trend line. All right, but that has expired now. All right, so this is it this morning. I'm expecting gold to trade between 1830 and 1790. It's more of neutral. It has more bearishness than bullishness. Okay, it has more bearishness than bullishness. So if that is the case, I should have a new trend line well constructed and waiting for this guy here. All right. So if you can take a look at this, I should have something like this. Okay, I think I love this. I should have something like this. I told you I love trend lines. It's one of my best too. All right. Okay. Let's look at something like this. So I won't sell gold until gold breaks that trend line. Okay, on 1 hour time frame, I'm not going to sell gold until I see gold breaks this trend line. So if gold hits this trend line and bounces up, I'm going to buy gold to this point, okay, to this level. All right. But on the flip side, if gold hit this trend line and breaks this trend line downward, so I'm going to sell gold probably to this level. Okay, that's very good money for me, easy money. So that is it, guys, this morning. And we can see the market is interesting. Trading Forex is very interesting, especially if you know what you're doing. And the way we trade and we're able to sleep, we trade with a very low lot size. Good risk management. Good risk management help us to trade while we sleep. Okay, why some people will be watching their system like 24/7. We use a very low lot size and we sleep, and it makes the money for us. All right, it's not how fast, but how far. Thank you very much. Let's take your questions now. That's the end of the analysis this morning. Let's go and trade, but let's take your questions. Let me answer all the questions that have been dropped. If you have not dropped your own, kindly drop the question, and I'm going to answer all the questions. All right, I'm going to answer all the questions this morning.